17 minutes past the hour, third Wednesday of the month, so we get to catch up with the United Way. Charlotte in studio with us. And Charlotte, you were saying you guys got a lot of stuff coming up. You're going to be busy here for a while.
We do. We're gearing up in August for a lot of events coming up. The biggest one is our KROS golf outing, which is on August 2nd. So we're looking for golfers to come in by calling KROS at 563-242-1252. There's a prize in every hole, $10,000 on hole 8, and lunch is included after each flight. So
it's going to be a great day. We're going to be our second year at the Fulton Country Club, and that works out pretty well because it's so flat you can see everybody out on the course.
Yes, and it's gorgeous too.
Okay,
So.
we'll talk with you more toward the end of the program, but you brought along with you today Mentor Clinton County, Peggy Sellnau. Now, Mentor Clinton County, kind of a name change for you, right, Peggy?
Yes, we were Big Brothers Big Sisters of America agency for over 35 years, and in January we changed our name to Mentor Clinton County due to just dropping our affiliation with Big Brothers Big Sisters. But we changed our name, but we haven't changed what we do. We continue to follow the Big Brothers Big Sisters mentor youth mentoring model, and we continue to have the same program that we always have.
You were telling me you've been with the program now for 4 years. How did you get involved?
Well, I've been in human services of all my career, and I enjoy working with kids and matching them up with adults and helping them have a good time together.
How does this program work, Peggy?
So you come into our agency for mentors anyway. You come in and you apply to be a mentor. We do background checks, we do reference checks, we do a thorough interview, and then we match you up with a child who's been on our waiting list. Waiting to be matched with a mentor. Currently we have about 5 kids on the waiting list looking for mentors, so we're always on the lookout for that. More kids come in regularly, so we try to keep that process moving.
Now, is it just Clinton, or how big of an area do you work with?
We work with Clinton and Clinton County, so we have matches that are out in DeWitt as well. We also have, so that's our community-based program. We also have our school-based program, and we work with Northeast schools, Fulton schools, and Kalmus-Wheatland schools, and we use high school kids for mentors out in the school program. So they meet during the school day and stay on school grounds, but it's a good way to get the high school kids involved in some community service, and then also able to serve the kids out in those rural areas that are a little bit harder to find matches for.
Very interesting. And some of the high school kids that have been involved with this, what kind of feedback have you gotten from them?
They love it. They love it. We always have, it's a different problem out in the school systems. We always have so many high school kids that want to do this, and then a limited number of kids. So we work really hard to get everybody matched up throughout the school year, but they always find it very rewarding.
So they're working primarily with elementary age kids?
Yes, yep, within their school system. So,
okay.
yep.
As you pointed out, there's always mentors that are needed, and if somebody's interested, how can they get started in this?
Well, the typical, we have a website, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, all that stuff. You can just look us up, Google us. So the first thing is to contact our office and get an application. That's the first step, and then we help you through it step by step from there.
Okay, the office is located where?
250 20th Avenue North, so it's the old Horace Mann building.
Okay.
The YWCA daycare is on one side. We rent space from ASAC New Directions on the other side. So,
okay, so
yep.
the old, I went to
Yep.
Horace Mann,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't know where
you should
that.
come and visit and
I know
see
where
how
that's
different,
at.
different it looks.
Yeah, I have been in there, and it is quite different
Yes.
from when I was there.
Yes.
Now, time commitment, I would imagine that's a concern for people. You want to be a mentor, but I don't want to commit a whole lot of time. Talk about that.
So it doesn't take a lot of time. We say an average of 1 hour a week, and we ask people to commit for a year. Most of our volunteers go way over a year, and they stay with the child until they're 18 or graduate. But the time frame really is more like you could do it every other week for a couple hours, and it really is more dependent on what you plan to do. A lot of our mentors do things in the community, so they kind of plan what's going on, and so it doesn't have to be like every Tuesday at 6 you have to do this. It's more based on what's going on in the community, what kind of events you would want to attend with your child, and it is very flexible.
Again, visiting with Peggy of Mentor Clinton County. Now, is it just always one-on-one, or do you have mentors who maybe work with a couple
No, the Big Brothers Big Sisters model is one-on-one.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll always be they'll be assigned to each other and they'll stay together throughout the match.
Okay, this is, of course, the United Way program. How does United Way benefit your organization?
Well, obviously, they give us the funding to be able to do this because we don't have a lot of expenses, as in activities that we do. Most of the stuff is done between the mentor and the child, but we need staff to continue to monitor these matches, to make the matches and monitor them, because child safety is such a priority. So we continue to meet or talk with the families, the children, and the mentors every month. Touch base with them, make sure everything's going okay, monitor the match for child safety. So that's, United Way helps us with that.
Okay. As you pointed out, it's one-on-one, so once the person, the child, has gone through the program, the mentor can pick up another child then?
They can. Typically we don't have a lot of that because a lot of the mentors we get are kind of in the space between their own children and their grandchildren. And so when they're matched for that period of time, a lot of them then end up with grandchildren by the time they're done. But we do have a few that have gone on and done several matches. But typically that seems to be the space that we get.
Okay. Again, we appreciate your time
Yeah.
coming in here today. Once more, if people would like to find out more information, if they would be interested in being a mentor, how can they do that?
They can check us out on Facebook is probably the most common way. So Mentor Clinton County, you could also Google the old Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clinton, our former name. So we still come up as that a little bit too, but we're pretty easy to find. Facebook, the internet, give us a call, 243-4223, any of those things.
Okay, 243-4223.
Yes.
What are your office hours?
Pretty much from 8:30 to 5.
Okay. All right, very good.
Yep.
All right, best of luck to you there.
Thank you.
Charlotte, what do we got coming up? You say it won't be long. The campaign will be kicking off.
It will. That starts at the end of August on the 29th. We'll have our kickoff event for our campaign on the 29th, but then also on the 26th, we're going to be having our meet and greet at the Clinton Lumber Kings on the 26th. So, the second again for the golf outing. So we got lots of things going on for August with United Way and, really getting out there in the community.
So another campaign getting ready to come up. How would the last campaign end up?
We were able to make our goal.
Great.
Which was awesome. We had a questionable towards the end, but, the community came through and, really saw the advantages that we do for the community of health and wellness, like what we have for Mentor Clinton County, the education, and also the health or the financial stability.
Yeah, I know the NFL season just about ready to kick off, and I know the NFL is very involved in the United Way.
Yes, they are.
Now, if people would like to find out more information about the United Way, how can they do that?
They can give us a call at 563-242-1209. We have a Facebook page of United Way of Clinton County, Iowa, or we have a website of ClintonUnitedWay.org.
We'll see you at the golf course on Friday, August 2nd, and of course we'll have you here again August 21st, and Women's Health Services is going to be our next subject. And again, there are so many organizations the United Way benefits.
Yes, absolutely. We serve or partner up with 20 different organizations that are nonprofit here in Clinton County, but there's more programs than that we support because some of the agencies have multiple programs that fit into the different impact areas.
All right. Thank you both for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank you.